Hello, everyone. Charles Folkart here. Welcome. I was reminded of this letter I had written to the editor of our local newspaper when I lived in Eureka, California, and I wanted to make a video of this letter because what has happened has come true, because Christianity has been removed from the schools and the public arena, and here we are 33 years later, and we have the results. So this was back before you could blog. There was no internet, and really the only way you could communicate with people in your community was by writing a letter to the editor. You had to keep it short. I think it was 300 words or less. So this is going to be brief. This was May 5th, almost 33 years ago. And you can see it's right there on the page. So I wanted to read it. Christianity is crucial. Those of the opinion that Christianity should be separated from the American public school system are certainly not basing their opinion on either the Constitution or its authors. The constitutional formula did not exclude the influence of religion in or on government, but rather prohibited the federal government from establishing a state religion or church such as the Church of England, which persecuted the separatists and the Puritans, who consequently fled to America to practice their faith without the threat of persecution. In 1787, the very year the Constitution was written and approved by Congress, that same body of Congress passed the famous Northwest Ordinance. It reads in part, "Religion, morality, and knowledge being necessary for good government and the happiness of mankind, schools and the means of education shall forever be encouraged." Here we read that religion, morality, and knowledge are essential ingredients needed for good government and the happiness of mankind, and were thus encouraged by Congress to be taught together in the schools. When Alexis de Tocqueville visited America in 1831, he wrote, "In New England, every citizen receives the elementary notions of human knowledge. He is taught in the schools the doctrines and evidences of his religion, the history of his country, and the leading features of the Constitution." Boy, things have sure changed since 1831. You don't get any of this. The history we get now is all lies, and they sure don't teach the Constitution anymore. Anyway, here we go. Continuing, "It is extremely rare to find a man imperfectly acquainted with all these things, and a person wholly ignorant is sort of a phenomenon." This was in Democracy in America, Volume 1, page 327. Today, and this was back in 1983, today it is rare to find one who is not ignorant of the evidences of his religion, the history of his country, and the leading features of the Constitution. It is not by accident that the influence of Christianity in American history is generally ignored in secular textbooks and government classrooms today, and that the importance and meaning of the Constitution is not taught, and that Christian principles and practices are being expelled from the schools. Perhaps that is why good government is a scarcity in America today. And this is even more true 33 years later, wouldn't you say? And are you happy? You know? And so few people know these three important ingredients: religion, morality, and knowledge are essential ingredients for good government and the happiness of mankind. And I would suggest that today, 33 years after this was written, and I don't know how many years since 1831, but we've sure fallen a long way from what America used to be. It's really sad to see what's happening to our country, folks. And then once again, I want to thank you for watching. Please, if you do also I'll be sure to subscribe and most importantly share. Your comments are welcomed. You might want to visit charlesfolkart.com for more information. And also my blog, krexreplies.wordpress, for more related information. See ya.